Hello, everyone. So, today we are going to be discussing Latvia's entry for Eurovision 2020. Samanta Tina. She has her song Still Breathing. Now, I am actually feeling really hyped about this song for whatever reason. I just love the energy it's giving off. It's the type of song that if a man were performing, I probably wouldn't be nearly as behind. It definitely is experimental, but it's also something I think that would fit in very easily at Eurovision. But it wakes us up, it keeps us on our toes. It changes things up and it kind of goes from, a little bit more subtle to more really dynamic and bombastic. It has that dubstep breakdown. Goodness gracious. I mean, it's a little berserk. The song is a little berserk, but in a good way. I feel like it's very Eurodance in a lot of ways. It's very diva. Samanta's vocals are rich and she really sells it, though I do think her enunciation, particularly in her live performance, is not the best. The rapping, it's middling. I mean, again, it's more about personality. So I think that that's what will sell this at the end of the day. And if Samantha kind of can really sell her personality on stage, there's such a story behind it. If you watch the music video, those women who are wearing those sort of masks and they've got the spray bottles, there's a whole other kind of meaning behind, domestic workers and, teachers and moms, there's the strollers. Like, this is all about women's empowerment and like how they don't, down from all the obstacles of life and all of the things that society expects to them to do, and then they still are, excelling and proving people wrong in career, in parenting, in every facet of performance. And so it's just a real kind of in your face, like, don't mess with us, don't doubt our abilities, type of track for women. And yeah, I mean, it's sort of like an interesting echo of Tamara Tedesco's Proud from last year, but just a little bit way more turned up to 11 and rambunctious and feisty. And honestly, I could see this song doing actually pretty well, but it is one of those songs that, could completely fail miserably if it's not staged well, if she doesn't work on her singing and her diction, if the staging and the performance is not really selling her personality. Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's definitely an improvement over Latvia's entry last year, though I will say this, I was one of the rare people who actually really liked Carousel and that night last year. I thought it was so up my alley. It was like sleepy, but in a good way. It was kind of ethereal in the mixing of it too. The lead vocalists just really sold it for me. And so I was kind of rooting for Latvia. Of course, I knew it wasn't going to qualify, but hopefully they do qualify this year. I think they definitely have a qualifying song, and they're in the second semifinal, so that bodes well for them as well. Let me know what you think of Samantha and her very over the top new song that she's debuting for Eurovision, and what you think its chances are. And I am feeling pretty good about it. And honestly, it's it's energy I'm about. But like I said, I feel like I'm buying it because it's a woman doing it. But if a man was being this pretentious and sort of, like the dubstep stuff is a little cringy, right? It's like a little bit like, this is 2012. We're not really like, I don't know, like what's this really giving us in terms of vocals and stuff? But she sells the vocals on the pre-chorus. Like, she really does. The range she hits, it has facets of everything that I think is possibly going to really sell this song really well. And it's good that it's not full on for the 100% duration of the song. It gives us room to breathe in the verses. And listening to the studio edit, you can hear the better harmonizations of the backing vocals. I feel like live, it's a little shrilly. And there's some pitchy issues, but again, that's a tricky thing when you have these harmonizing vocals on stage with you. You really kind of want to sell the vocals being on key, and it's hard because you have all this production drowning you out, and the mixing of it. It needs to all kind of work together. And hopefully on stage live, it doesn't make people cringe, because at the opening I was a little bit like, what? The vocals aren't quite there. But you get it after a while. You get it if you've heard the song and you're used to it. So those are my thoughts. Let me know yours, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Peace, love, and light.